Hello everyone and welcome to week 7 of the Prismatic Draft League. Last week we took a very strong victory against Panda, so we're hoping we can keep up the momentum. We are currently 3-3, and if we go to the standing, there is a bit of a race for 8th place now, actually, really. Henry got their win this week, so we have 4 teams currently competing for 8th place, and it could go even higher depending on how the week 8 goes. So this is still anyone's league pretty much. I am still very much into contending for top cut. So what are we facing this week? Well, we're facing Silver, coach of the Mauville Mudkips, and they have Talonflame, Garchomp, Leafeon, Crocodile, Duraludon, Gardevoir, Decidueye, Scizor, Swampert, Ampharos, and Mudkip. Now, right off the bat, looking at this team, it is very diverse. You have all sorts of different coverages here. You have Water Ground, you have Electric, you have a priority Tailwind setter. Garchomp is a strong Pokemon. Leafeon is not the best Pokemon out there, but it is a solid grass type, though it is a physical attacker, which it does suffer from grass type moves not having that much great physical grass type moves, but it's still a solid Pokemon. Crocodile is a solid Intimidator, or it could run Moxie and Sweep. Duraludon, it is pretty bulky now because it can hold Eviolite. Gardevoir is just a solid fairy Pokemon to have. Decidueye is a other grass type that they can use, as well as being a ghost type, which I can't forget. They can use stuff like Spirit Shackle to keep me on the field. Scizor is just Scizor. It's got Technician, Bullet Punch is gonna hurt, Stab Bullet Punch. As I mentioned, Swampert, Water Ground, but on top of that, we actually got a lot of good spread moves for doubles. Now, its ability, Damp, is practically useless, but I'm planning on using Explosion strats anyway, so it doesn't matter. And Ampharos, while slow, is a solid special attacking electric type. Taking a look at the team breakdown real quick, we can see that the only type that they have a real problem against is Ice. They have 4 Pokemon weak to it, but a lot of teams have a weakness to Ice. In fact, I have 4 Pokemon weak to Ice, so it's not a hindrance. They're really good into stuff like Steel, Water, Electric. A lot of Pokemon they have that are resistant to Electric, which is a little bit of a problem for us, because now, I'm not sure if you've noticed in the past few weeks, but Electrode's been very much pivotal in our game plans. Having 3 Pokemon immune to Electric is a little worrying, but that's where the secondary Grass type comes in, because all the Pokemon, well, actually 2 of the Pokemon who are immune to Electric are weak to Grass. That comes in handy. Looking at the speed takedowns, you can't really see it, but a speed that we kind of, I think is important for us to be on some of our important hitters is 155, because that is max speed Garchomp if it's not speed invest, if it doesn't have a speed boosting nature. So we'll see a few Pokemon that are like close to 155. Actually, I think we only have Tauros that's 155, and then a few Pokemon that are just there to beat, like Leafeon or Crocodile. With that out of the way, though, let's go over to the teams. And first off, we have Tauros with a Clear Amulet, Terra Flying, Close Combat, Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, Protect. There's the 155 speed I was talking about. Close Combat and Flare Blitz are good stabs. We have Protect just for scouting. And we have Will-O-Wisp because Silver's team is made up of primarily physical attackers. In fact, if we go back over to the dock real quick, the only special attackers they have are Duraludon, Gardevoir, and Ampharos. Their team is mostly physical attackers beyond that, so being able to burn a good majority of them, like we can't burn Talonflame, but being able to burn a lot of them is important. Not sure if it's going to be as important as slowing them down with paralysis. As you can see, we're bringing Electrode this week. But we'll see. Next up, we have Blastoise. Now, Blastoise is going with a Terra Water, but I didn't really feel like changing Blastoise's Terra type. There wasn't really anything that stood out to me because I don't want to have to be Terraing Blastoise here, if that makes sense. Citrus Berry, just to stay healthy. Moment Torrent instead of Rain Dish because there's no way Rain's going up in this match, so there's no reason to. Might as well get a little more damage on Hydro Pump. Fake Out Aura Sphere, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam. F max special attack. Blastoise needs all the help it gets with its attack and stats, so I felt like I had to run Modest here. And max HP is just to make up for, to keep it alive a little longer. Fake Out, of course. We want to run for plethora of Pokemon that really want to go, make a move on turn 1. Garchomp, Talonflame, Crocodile. So that's just here for us to be able to scout. I'm expecting the Talonflame to be Covert Cloak. However, if we find out it's something like Sash, like, maybe game 1 will lead Blastoise Electrode, and we'll have Electrode attack into the Talonflame and Blastoise fake out the Garchomp. Let's say if that's the lead, so that seems like the lead that they've been using a lot. We'll be able to figure out 2 things. 1, if Garchomp's got the Covert Cloak, and 2, if Talonflame has the Covert Cloak, because what's it called? Talonflame should die to a Thunderbolt, right? Because we're max max special attack on Electrode. So if it doesn't die and it lives on 1, it has a Sash. Well, of course you know that it'll proc. Or if it's bulky and doesn't die, I think that's safe to say that it's Covert Cloak then. Because if you're running a bulky Talonflame into a team with something like Electrode or other hard-hitting Pokemon on my team that could take it out in 1 hit, you're most likely running Covert Cloak instead then, because you don't want to use your Sash on it because you want to avoid being faked out. I already mentioned it, but we have Electrode here, and we actually Terra Blast Fairy again. We're here with this for Garchomp. Now, Terra Blast Fairy is only going to do about 80% to Garchomp, but I think it's somewhat worth it depending on the state of the board. And we have Chloroblast, of course, because they have stuff like Crocodile and Swampert, which can be a bit of a problem for us to deal with. So we hit them in their weaknesses with Electrode, who couldn't normally hit them otherwise. I mean, we could hit Crocodile with Terra Blast Fairy, and we could hit Swampert with Terra Blast Fairy, but that's not going to do much damage into Swampert, so we have Chloroblast just for a lot of damage. And of course, we're running Focus Sash because Miss Finn can't live a hit. Next up, we have Ursaluna. Pretty standard affair here. Max HP, max special attack. We have Terra Water this time. That's a little risky because of the Ampharos, right? But it's only a little faster than us at 5 points, so it's most likely going to outspeed Blood Moon. But we're immune to the Ampharos before we Terra. So I'm not too worried about being weak to it. Now, of course, we end up being weak to Leafeon, which is a bit more concerning. Like, we still keep our weakness to Leafeon. But I felt like this was their best Terra option, because the main thing I'm worried about when it comes to Ursaluna is Scizor. Because Scizor could really mess up Ursaluna, so I wanted a Terra that's neutral into both of Scizor's stab options. So we went with Terra Water. Next up, we see Venomoth coming off the bench. And I know last week I said I didn't really think about bringing this thing. But looking into the matchup, my other Pokemon just didn't look that appealing. Hey, hold on, let me go back to the matchup. But yeah, nothing really resists Ghost from Chandelure. But you have 4 resistances to fire. Well, Mudkip is out. And when looking at their team, they have a lot of Pokemon that could really mess up Chandelure. They have Garchomp, they have Swampert, they have Crocodile. So it didn't really feel like worth bringing Chandelure into this matchup, even though I really wanted to. I couldn't really find a place for it to fit. Now, that's probably a bad way of looking at it, because I think it could do some really good damage here, like into Ampharos, Decidueye, Leafeon, Scizor, of course. But I couldn't really make it work. Or at least I couldn't make it in the way that I was hoping it would. Which is probably the problem. I was probably not looking at it the way I should be looking at it. But I mean, what does Venomoth really offer me here? You know what? Offers me sleep. You know what? No. We're bringing back Chandelure. We're gonna do Scarf Chandelure, because why not? Do Terra Grass, Energy Ball, Wave. No, wait. See, here's the problem. You know, it could work. I think it could work. Shadow Ball. And what would we put as our last move? Just Flamethrower for single stab. For heat wave, for fire. Good. Anything in like never used that's actually not bad? No. Yes. Oh, you could bring it over here. Nah. Actually. Nah, you probably just bring the Flamethrower, right? Because I'm not really seeing anything else in here. You know, no, let's bring Overheat. Why not? And we're gonna do, we're being Scarfer, so we're gonna just do that. Okay, well, probably not the best of ideas, but it's an idea nonetheless. Why does it look like my audio is not, like, actually... My audio settings reset? It is, that's gonna be a little annoying. It doesn't look like it. Well, if my audio settings are reset, then I do apologize. Yeah, sorry for the little on the fly team building there. As you can see, I'm kind of indecisive when it comes to what I want to bring, especially in matchups where I'm most unsure. Like, I really don't know what to bring this week. But anyway, last up we have Goodra. Goodra never lets me down. And we're actually changing up Goodra this week. We're not bringing Thunderbolt or Ice Beam. I know, it's a shock. Terra Water Goodra with leftover Sap Sipper, Draco Meteor, Sludge Wave, Muddy Water, and Protect with a very bulky-ish speed spread. We're 110 speed. Why did I do 110 speed? Let's look at the speed charts. I really can't tell you why I did 110 speed. Probably do a little bit of that then. Hold on. 110 speed would allow me to outspeed what? Some forms of Duraludon, some forms of Gardevoir, some Decidueye, some Scizors, some Swamperts. Okay, so it's not. And actually, let's me outspeed all Amphoroses. Okay, that's probably what I did it for. Well, except for if it's speed invested. Max speed, I mean. Okay, it's not pointless. It's just a little odd. But yeah, we're going with a modest nature here. Decently bulky. The idea here is Goodra does what Goodra does best. It just sits on the field for the most part, throwing off hits. We went with Sludge Wave because it hits stuff like the Gardevoir and the Leafeon. So Goodra does hit the Leafeon still for super effective, while also allowing us to hit the Gardevoir for super effective damage. As well as having Muddy Water, just because I was originally going to have Focus Blast on this, but I realized Terra Water Muddy Water still does more damage than Focus Blast because of Stab into Crocodile, despite being 4 times effective into Crocodile. Is it 4 times effective, or is it 2 times? Hold on. Crocodile. Oh, it's only 2 times. Yeah, okay. For some reason I thought it was 4 times. But anyway, that'll do it for the team breakdown this week. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you when we get into the match. Peace. Okay, so, no Leafeon. No Duraludon. The Mudkip showed up. I think I'm gonna stick with what I said I was gonna do last time in the team builder. I want to lead Blastoise to Electrode, and we're gonna do these 4 in the back. We're not gonna bring Ursaluna in one. It's not Trace. Is it Synchronized? It's Synchronized. It is synchronized Gardevoir to try and synchronize my paralyses. Now he's got 3 ground types on his team, so he could switch Talonflame out into one of them. Or he could just go for the Tailwind. Let's see what he wants to do. Do I predict... Hold on. Do I predict that and go for Chloroblast? I don't think I need to. Because if he goes into one of his ground types, Blastoise is here. Yeah, so it's Cover Cloak, gonna Chloroblast. Oh, does he double target Electrode? Oh, it doesn't matter, but it's still faster than the Swampert. And we land the Hydro Pump. That's good to see. And then we go into Chandelure here. Last is Mudkip. Oh no! We just go for it. No, I want to see if... Okay. Mudkip's on the board! I could have just gone for Energy Ball there, but I wanted to see if Mudkip can do it. Oh, that's great. Mudkip! But that worked out really well for us. Game 1. Let's see if we can learn. Okay, so Talonflame is Flame Body. Hey, no. Hold on, how did I... Oh, wait, no. Fake Out has more priority. That's right. I was gonna say, how did I outspeed it? Wait, Fake Out has higher priority than Tailwind. Duh. I think I'd still bring Electrode. Do I leave the same? I see no reason not to. I'm gonna bring the same 4 in the back. And the same 2 in the back. I see no reason to not leave the same. So it's Synchronized Gardevoir. It is Covert Cloak, Talonflame, because it wasn't Focus Sash. So there's no reason to Fake Out into Talonflame. What else? Garchomp. Garchomp could be an issue. Let's see. It's the same lead again. I see no reason to just try what we did last time. But yeah, he could switch out. But I'm thinking with the momentum we're able to get just by keeping Blastoise and Electrode on the field, I think is too much, too important, I think. We're gonna see. Gardevoir could switch out, but I don't want to be taking a Moonblast from it, right? As we saw, it does a lot to Blastoise, it does a lot to Electrode, so even if, let's say, Talonflame switches out, being able to prevent Gardevoir from attacking is pretty important. So I'm fairly certain Synchronize won't work into Electrode, because we're an electric type. Okay. Now here's where we do the mix-up of the Century. We're gonna Chloroblast into the Gardevoir and Hydro Pump into Talonflame. Mix-up of the Century. Not really, but we'll see if it works. So, Talonflame has Protect. We know it has Tailwind. And we know Gardevoir has Moonblast. With how much it's doing, maybe it's fast. It's Terra Fire. Ooh. No! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just... Oh, okay. Oh, it's Telepathy. Okay. Oh. That didn't work out exactly how I was expecting it to. So it's Telepathy Gardevoir, actually. Okay. So it's Telepathy Gardevoir. And if it's Telepathy Gardevoir... Do I lead Goodra straight up? I think I want to. Actually, no. Do I? Hold on. I think do we leave Electrode at home for this game? And bring Blastoise? Okay. We need to focus up here, because... Let's see. What went wrong in game 1? Well, aside from the Chloroblast missing, which is actually really important. Garchomp's a problem in the back. Garchomp is a problem in the back. I think I want to bring Ursaluna in the back. Terra Water. Do I start off with Chandelure? What do I get out of it? You know it has Psychic, so Psychic for Tauros. I'm gonna do these. Garchomp comes in the front. Maybe we get a burn from the Heat Wave. You know, it's Terra Fire Talonflame. Garchomp has Earthquake. Garchomp have Protect. I want to say it's a Choice Band. I actually kind of led pretty poorly here. Hold on, what's in my back? Everything in the back's pretty good to, like, not worry about Talonflame, so I think I want to just get damage into the Garchomp. 217. He won't be faster than Garchomp. But I need to save my Terra for... I think this turn really comes down to, does Garchomp have Protect? No, it doesn't. And I'm switching Goodra. Okay. Gardevoir comes in. I think I want to save Fake Out Pressure for later. And Protect. It's awesome. That's gotta be Specs, because that was resisted. So it's Specs. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Ooh, 75% accuracy. Okay. And last is Mudkip. Okay, so and we're gonna Sludge Wave. So this is why we keep Blastoise. This is why we keep Blastoise. No, I'm thinking if Silver had, I mean, it's a very good possibility that I lose to this Mudkip. It is a very good possibility. I have Ursaluna in the back. $145. No, we have to. Okay, so it protects. Need Goodra to stay alive. Oh boy. It's Rock Slide. Okay, do we lose here? I think we might. I need this Vacuum Wave to kill the Gardevoir. It doesn't. Yeah, I think we lost. Oh! Maybe? Oh! Oh no! I think we lost! Oh no! We lost the Mudkip! Oh no! Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's Specs. The goodest boy comes out on top. Yeah. Oh my god. I lost to Mudkip. Oh my god. God. Oh, that's great. Oh my god, that's great. This is why I play Draft League. For stuff like this. I thank you all for watching. We might be out of the season, but it's just a great game to be taken out by. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week. Peace.